Welcome back to a new video. So as you can imagine from the previous 2 days, I was a little bit tired coming into this session, but still kind of had a good amount of energy, and I was kind of hopeful that I'd be able to do some good work from the snatch, or with block snatches, if I could even talk. And they went well for the most part. So I did doubles up to 100. I ended up kind of missing the double of 100, as you'll kind of see. It was kind of a makey, definitely miss on the second rep, but then decided to jump up to 110 for a single, and that went really well, so it gave me a lot of confidence to jump up to 120, but was just too slow. Tried 120 twice, then moved up slightly to 121 for a third attempt and missed that as well. Just too slow, which is kind of my MO. I am kind of too slow in general, but dropped down after missing that 121 to 115 and was able to do that, albeit it was difficult, but was able to successfully complete that rep. And honestly, like, I could kind of tell I was fatigued just from the speed I was moving, and if I was really fresh, I feel like that 120 would have been a weight that I would have been able to do. But when I got to clean jerks, that's when I really started to feel the fatigue. I did 60 kilos with a power. I was like, I'll try to do some power cleans from the blocks, see if I can maybe do 120, 125 or something. That'd be cool. And then did 100, missed the first attempt with 100, and then came back and made it, but then didn't really have the energy to, or well, it wasn't even so much like the energy for the jerk. I just felt a little like woozy, I guess, like not necessarily dizzy, but like I don't know, when you kind of catch the bar weird, or you kind of feel like that, like passing out feeling, not like in an extreme sense, but I felt it a little bit, and I was like, well, I'm probably not going to do anything more than 100 today, and so I didn't feel like trying to push up or even attempt the jerk with 100, but moved the blocks out of the way after doing that, and decided to do the snatch pulls, but also decided to do them from a deficit, which I haven't done in quite a while, but just, I don't know, out of just randomly decided to do that. I have more of the stall mats, like I have screwed into the platform, or to the blocks here, and threw those there, which made a, I think, 1.5 inch deficit, which felt extreme. So I may not do that to that level the next time there's a missed power clean. Just everything was bad about that, and I would say it kind of slipped down my shirt, but I was just way out in front of it too. The second one was a little bit better, but block power cleans are just impossible. But the snatch pulls all felt good, or snatch deadlifts, depending on what you want to call them. I didn't really get a ton of elevation at the top of them, and the other thing I didn't really like about the mats, you can kind of tell, but they're not really wide enough. I want to have my feet just slightly wider, not an extreme amount. It wasn't enough to make me not want to do the movement, but I might just take that top mat off and do it from there. So just a 3/4 inch deficit, which probably be sufficient for pulls. I don't need anything too extreme, because I definitely felt like I was kind of in a different position, but it kind of was a nice challenge because I was really trying to keep my hips low and try to maintain kind of my shoulders being above my hips, if that makes sense, to have a similar position as I would in normal snatch pulls or normal snatching. But overall, I was glad I was able to get this, the pulls in. I think that was the most productive part of the day. Obviously, getting some volume in the snatch is also good. After this, I did more of the bodybuilding work that I did on Monday with bands. So a lot of triceps, a lot of rear delt stuff, and a little bit of biceps. And happy to keep doing that. So I definitely want to keep being consistent with that, because honestly, that stuff just feels good to do. Especially the rear delt stuff. It feels really productive and just feels like it's working on the correct parts of my shoulders that just need to get stronger in general. But I think overall, pretty productive day. I kind of, in the back of my mind, kind of expected this because of the heavy Monday and the heavy session yesterday, especially with all the squats yesterday. I kind of figured I wouldn't be the most fresh today, but hopefully in today's session, I can do a little bit more, not necessarily in weight, but maybe in volume and reps. We'll see. I haven't really decided entirely what I want to do, but no, I do know that I at least want to do some snatching, maybe some clean jerks too, and maybe some front squats. But I guess we'll find out. But I'll talk to you on the next one. Hope you all have a great day. Peace.